Good morning.
Here
Here we go. I hope this works. Good morning, one. Good morning, all. It was afternoon, in fact. It's just gone 12 o'clock. Slightly, we're bang on time as well. Let me know you can see and hear us before we start all this. Normally say, I love that on social. Let's wait for you to come in.
Yeah, let's get some, no, it's eyes on.
Let's get some eyes on.
Let's get some eyes on.
The norm, just let me know, because it's only me. I love carnation cards. Thanks, Kathy. We're not doing carnation today, but I'm glad you're there.
They are good.
Can see and hear you. Thank you, Lisa, lovely. Well, now you can see us. Let's introduce the lady herself. First time I think we've actually worked together on social. Yes, it is
For a
first
year.
time. For a year.
For a year, yeah.
I did your Facebook Live and then...
Probably a year to the day, actually, that might have been.
Janice Phillips
Wow.
is here, everyone.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
indeed. Welcome to the cupboard.
Oh, do you know what? It's bigger than I expected.
Welcome to my cupboard.
But it's very nice. It's very nice.
We're pushing for a tiki bar.
A tiki bar. What's a tiki bar?
You know, like a hula bar set up where we can offer drinks.
I'd love one of them.
We've gone very healthy. Since we had Leone in here,
Yes.
we're hooked on ginger shots.
Oh, ginger shots are the best thing ever.
I was meant to bring some in and I totally
Fresh
forgot.
ginger. Buy fresh ginger and apples. That's all you need.
Blitzy.
And blitz it, you got it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We go to M&S and get there.
No.
I know. Look at me doing well.
To explain,
Someone's changed.
Get your own ginger or get some apple juice with the ginger, blitz it up, and then you're done.
Remember that, Mol? Remember
go.
that?
Molly will remember that.
I'm here, Janice here. Mol's in the corner reading a new book that she's very into. You read, how many books did you read yesterday? Two? Two
you?
books yesterday.
Ask me how many books I've read in
How
my
many books
whole
have you read in your entire life?
in my entire life. So you read two yesterday.
Yeah.
I've probably read about 4 in my whole entire life.
I know, she loves these new books. If you want to get the grandkids' books, the Bad Guys is the story, but we can get on all that. Janice is here because Janice has got a show today at 3 o'clock.
Yes, 3 o'clock. I
live
thought
on-
it was 1. No, it's at 3, isn't it?
Yeah,
okay.
all your timings this week have
There's-
been the best.
And dates.
The first post you put out, everything was wrong. Confused me. I was like, I don't work the 24th. Like, that's yesterday.
Welcome to my world.
Then you were like, we're live at 1. I was like, I'm done by then. I'm in the car. We've got stuff to do. We've got to fix Nan's roof this afternoon. We're out. Then you went live and said, I think I'm live at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I thought I was. No. But no, it's 12. But the clocks went back last night.
That is true. So technically you would have been...
So technically it is 1 o'clock, so I'm right.
Oh, no, then you were live at 11.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it all went wrong. Have you bought any flying saucers yet, Adam? No, not yet. I've not been to Costco. This is all they do. They just,
the sweets.
the
flying
sweets.
saucers. Yeah, I remember these get stuck on the tongue.
Lisa's local. So Lisa
she?
lives around here.
Does she?
And she goes to Costco and buys massive flying saucers in a bucket.
Do you like them?
I love flying saucers.
I used to love those retro sweets. But yeah, they used to get stuck there.
So in retro, it's his 43rd birthday tomorrow.
Oh, Alan.
Happy birthday, Alan.
that Alan?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the man who's.
Yeah.
I think the man who wears top hats. Or you.
Oh, no.
I might be completely wrong. So in retro, Patrick.
Yeah,
guy.
that's Alan. Happy birthday, Alan. I didn't know it was your birthday tomorrow.
There you go, Alan. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Have I missed anything else before we get into this? Before we get into the stories. Good afternoon, Janice, and I'm first time watching you. Kathy, welcome.
Hello, Kathy.
Welcome, Kathy. We're live every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'll give you a full rundown later on. Right, Janice is here for a reason. There is a reason.
I've just rocked up.
Well, most people do. Trust me. Janice is here because we are pre-selling.
Yes.
We have got a pre-sale, so I'm going to stick the QR code on the screen now.
Oh, I love a good QR
The
code.
you know how this works. The QR code is down at the bottom. I will also put the link in the chat for you. Hello from the Netherlands. Hello, Netherlands.
Hello.
I will also put it in there now. Janice's brand new collection. First time on TV. I think first time on TV.
First time on TV, first time being available. Yeah, it's not even available on my website. Yeah.
So if you want it, pre-order, i.e. you can get it now and then you can shop again in the show. Is it when it's gone, it's gone?
Yes, when it's gone, it's gone. So you've got an hour.
So in theory, this is...
Or after the hour if it's not gone.
Well, this is rare, because normally when it's gone, we don't get a sniff of it on Craft
Do you
O'Clock,
not?
because it all saves for my sister channel, Hobby Maker,
Right.
because I'm the main
Maybe
channel.
we're not supposed to be doing this.
I don't know.
And I've just rocked up and said, come on, let's do it. So I think
think-
maybe we should do it and then just not say anything.
So if you want to get in early, the link is in the chat now. Click on the link, scan the QR code with your phone. You know how this works. This QR code that's here, by the way, will appear here shortly. Only for the sheer fact there is today's secret deals, that one. There's a lot. I want to show you the boards, and this one gets in my way. Right, let's click this for the overhead camera.
Okay.
There we go.
How posh is that? Right, so I'll show you
swelty.
the boards.
Show me the boards.
Okay, I'll show you the boards and then I'll
And then
show
we'll
you
get into
some...
I've got some questions for you.
Great. So this is tiles part 2 because previously it was tiles. So aptly named Tiles Part 2. And this really has come from the idea in my head. I was sitting there and I love anything retro, anything from like the 70s. And I don't know if you remember, you're probably not old enough to remember, but in the 70s, everyone had like wooden apples and pears everywhere.
Yes, it was
true.
true.
Like wood turning.
In a fruit bowl.
Yeah, and you'd always see like the wood grain. So this image stuck in my head. So
You remember selling the fruit bowls? With the Mechanic Man.
the Mechanic Man in the fruit bowls.
Yeah, do you remember selling them on the other in a previous live?
The Mechanic
You used
Man.
to do the wrench and hang on the wrench.
Oh, what's that got to do with fruit bowls?
We used to sell fruit bowls on the same show, which was totally through me.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, Frenchie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to sell fruit bowls as well that folded out and folded flat.
Sure that wasn't the Paolo Poncho?
No.
Poncho Paolo. Right, okay, so what we've got pairs, and you'll see here, so you've got a set of 6. This is the positive and the negative, and this will become evident when you see some of the samples. But then I wanted to add some patterns to it as well, so you can start building patterns with it. Quite random, but they come together very well.
So are these same but different? So this stamps over this so I can put my colour in?
You can do,
Nice.
but you'll notice that this is part of the pair.
Okay.
But it's to do with the pattern building, so you can build your borders and your backgrounds and things like that. So we've got leaves and we've got pears, okay.
Beautiful.
Which is lovely. Where's the other one? Okay, and then, I don't want to show you that yet. We've got butterflies and apples, okay. With the butterflies, when I was designing this, with butterflies' wings, I always draw a love heart at the side. Mole, do you draw? Do you do, like, draw butterflies? When I do a butterfly, for the wing each side, I find it easy. I just do a love heart each side. So that's where these started. And then the love, if you see, the tiny little, if I bring this closer, you'll be able to see that. And I use something called Procreate. So it's quite good because you can do one side and then copy that and flip it over and it's
nice.
exactly the same. So it started with a love heart and then it just goes out and out and out. And then you've got, again, the positive and the negative, and you've got 2 there for a pattern.
Lovely.
These are your trees. And again, this is what I mean by patterns. So these 2 here, I've used these to create these patterns, which is really interesting.
I like
so,
this.
yeah, it's something a bit different. And I sat down with them and I thought, well, hang on, these actually marry up quite well. They could go opposite, and you've got the positive and the negative, which are those 2 there. So again, you can start building those patterns. But this collection now comes with stencils, and the stencils, okay, have been designed as such that the small stamp fits in.
Look at this.
So the small stamp there is the exact same size as a stencil. So you can start building
line
again.
it all up.
Yeah, which looks really cool. So that's how they look. With this, you've got, say if you just masked off that part in the middle, you've got a border of apples if you wanted to, yeah? This is just using like water technique and then going back over it with a brush. So again, you could do something quite grungy with it.
Nice.
These are the leaves. With the stencil, of course, and the stamp fitting exactly, the stencil's got to be the right way, but there's nothing stopping you from using the stencil either side so that the leaf can go either way when you're just using it as a stencil. Those are the pears, again, just using a little bit of shading. Just makes quite a funky background,
Something
really.
different.
Yeah. And then those are the butterflies, which are absolutely beautiful. And I've got some lovely samples if you'd like to see.
Of course we would.
Okay.
Are the stencils thick enough that we can run through our machines to emboss with?
Do you know what? It's a good question. I've not ran them through an embossing machine, but I have used a bone folder on them.
Oh, okay.
And it's made them stand out a little bit.
There you
so
go.
give it a go. Give it a go. I don't think it will damage it at all. Give it a go and let me know, which would be really nice. So let's show you some
Makani Lee
samples.
says, hi, lovely to see both of you. Long time no see, Janice.
Oh, nice to see you.
Nice.
Yeah. This is a sample that I did, actually. I did this yesterday. If I put a piece of white card underneath there... Well, that's not white, is it? Hang on.
Where's that cue card I had on?
Here we go, I've got some.
You got some?
I've got some, yeah. Here we go. I'll just put that under there, just to take your eyes away from that. So this is using one of the stamps to build a pattern, which I thought was quite
That's
nice.
really nice.
First of all, I did it that way, which is nice. And I left a gap in between, almost like the grouting.
Yes, yes, yes.
And then I turned it that way. I thought, oh, I prefer it that way. Which means if you've got ribbon, you could stamp this with some fabric ink and you could create some really cool ribbons to go on your fabric.
Also, your quickie glue pens.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your quickie glue pens on that would look at that for a sample.
Do you like that?
That you've got. I really do.
I just did that
it.
off the hoof, as it were.
Be nice on a gel plate as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Gel plates work perfectly with these.
Really nice on a gel plate.
And the stencils as well. So here's another sample, which is beautiful. This one is by, I've got a design team now.
Is it Glynis?
Jenny and Glynis, yeah.
I saw Glynis's post this morning with all her samples that she'd laid out.
They are just, honestly, they're amazing, so inspiring. So this is a really nice tag. You can put these in your journals. Look
These
at
are
that.
nice.
See,
That's
this
nice.
is going along that theme of retro,
How's she done the back?
70s. The background's just with a pen. So take the pen, put the pattern in and draw around it, which looks really good because it goes with that retro vibe. So you can be
Quite 60s inspired.
Yeah, 60s and 70s. Love it, absolutely love it. But think about envelopes as well. Think about envelopes and the fact that, you know, if you're sending a card to somebody or gifting, don't put it in a plain envelope. Use the stamp.
I'm so glad you're with me on this one. I said it on TV the other day. We neglect the envelope.
You do.
We're all about a card.
Yep.
But we neglect the envelope. And let's be fair, it's the first thing you see.
Exactly. So you want to make an impact, but then the card itself, you want to make an impact on the inside. So we're using those leaves, pattern building.
Nice.
It's good, isn't it?
It's like
a little picket fence.
It really is.
It really would look good.
So Retro Patrick Work guy says, Janice's stamps and stencils are the world's finest stamps in the world.
Oh, I thought you was going to say the worst.
The world's finest stamps. There's a lot of worlds in there. Janice's stamps and stencils are the world's finest stamps in the world.
Oh, thank you,
There you go.
Alan.
He met you in Doncaster apparently as well.
Yes, he did. Yeah, met Alan I think it was the first time we met Alan.
And I was so nervous, he says as well.
Oh,
I met Janice at Doncaster Craft Show and I was so nervous.
Oh, bless you, Alan.
nervous.
Well, hopefully.
See you at the NEC.
Yeah, see you at the NEC.
They're nice.
Nice tags, again, using the different elements within the set, so you can use them for tags. This is what we mean by pattern building. Again, something a little bit different, the pear in the middle. If you're making pear jam or anything like that, it'd be great as labels. Or anything else that you...
Or on ribbon.
Yeah, ribbon, making for labels, for example. Men's cards are perfect because, you know, sometimes you're not quite sure whether to put flowers on there and things like that.
That's
And there's
true.
abundance of flower stamps which are amazing and would go really well.
That looks very Graphic 45-esque.
It's quite cool, isn't it?
Looks very graphic.
Just using different... This is interesting because it's using different coloured card stock, I believe. Or is it ink on there? Either way, you could print these on coloured card stock and start to build that pattern up. And again, the use of colour is fantastic.
No, I'm just pointing to the QR code.
Oh, right.
Just so they know. Just so Sam can keep interrupting you.
I thought you needed to say
No,
something.
they all,
I was like, oh, OK.
They all know. If you want to get hold of these stamps, you can do. Scan the QR code at the top of the screen. Scroll back through the chat. I will put it in the chat again for you. We have got first dibs, and I sort of don't know how.
Just don't say anything.
Genuinely, I don't know how because...
Well, tissue, you're all right.
Yeah, I know. But this is the thing, because I get told off for this. Well, I don't. Cat will
Is the
tomorrow.
door locked?
Well, there's nobody in,
Well,
thank
there you
God.
go. There
So
you
we're
go.
all good.
So we're all good.
So if you want to get hold of them, now is the time to get hold of them, because when they're gone, they're gone. And normally I have my own separate stock, but I think Kat's just made everything live.
Let's just do it.
So Nigel's going to be proper miffed by the time he gets to the telly. And you've only got like 2 stencils left to fill an hour.
Right, we better crack on. This is by Jenny. Now look at this, on fabric. Print on the fabric, and then, there you go.
That's
left
nice.
a bit. It's like Bernie the Bolt.
It is on here. It's so confusing. That's why I just sit here and press the buttons.
Bernie the Bolt, I still love that. Look at this. So again, a great journal with fabric, printing on, sewing, stitching. It's just just wonderful to sit there. And this is embossed as well. So get your embossing powders out because they're going to look fabulous. Nice. Yeah, really, really nice. So that's with the fabric. Let's get some more out to show you. Gift boxes, gift wrap. Make your own gift wrap. Look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Your own little gift wrapping. Is there something actually in there, do you think?
I don't know. It's not rattling.
It's
but with the gift tag, and again, do you know what we said about printing on the ribbon?
Nice.
Yeah, just match it all up. It looks really good. Let's put that one down there.
Phil says, hi, Janice.
Hi,
Is
Phil.
this your Hobby Maker premiere? No, you've been on here 3 times?
I think 3 times, yeah.
On the main channel, the first time on Craft O'Clock?
Yes. So
First time in the cupboard with me.
First time in the cupboard, but not the first time coming out of the closet. Now, we've got a bag here, which looks marvellous. And
This looks
yeah,
good.
isn't that good? Now, I'm just running my finger over that because the background is actually part of the paper, but they've been stuck on. But doesn't the whole thing look
I like
3D?
that.
Didn't even look at the back. I didn't even look at the back earlier. Now, I'm thinking you could actually make like a chessboard or something. You could make your own game.
In resin.
Yeah, and then you could do, because these are great in shrink plastic as well, but you could actually make your own chessboard. I might do that.
That'd be good.
That would be good. That is nice.
I like this
that.
idea of the frame on frame.
Do you like that?
Would that be like Post-it notes, spritz, take Post-it notes away and then stamp on?
It could be, yeah. Yeah, it could be. Putting the card down, because you can see here it's gone over that area a little bit. But yeah, you can do that masking off technique, which is fabulous, which is absolutely
If you want to get
brilliant.
hold of them, I put the big QR code on screen. Scan the QR code. This is nice. That you've got on screen now. I'm going to take it off just while we show the samples, and then when we talk about questions, I'll bring
Isn't
it
this
back
clever?
in. This is really good.
Really clever. I don't know how Jenny did this. Must have been some elements of masking off, but I just thought that was really cool. And the sentiments, be the best apple in the cart.
Nice.
Yes. Don't be the bad apple.
No, I don't know. I was going to say, was it a moon or a half crescent that she stenciled on? But I don't know where that half stencil would be.
Up there.
No, this bit.
Oh, this bit. Yes, that's probably that.
Is it one of Clarity's?
Could be, or one of
Have
my.
you got one?
Yeah, I've got.
Oh,
a
have you
set.
got a moon?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go then.
Have I got a moon?
Have you got a moon?
That's a personal question to ask a lady on a Sunday, isn't it?
Because I've not seen the full collection. We are going to go back to the whole collection as well that Janice
Yeah.
has done.
Yeah.
That you've got. This is nice.
Yeah, so this is nice. This is just placing some different ideas. But I think with the stamps that I've got, you know, with the previous ones as well, being kind of like silhouette, I really wanted people to be experimental with their backgrounds or not throw away those pieces of paper that aren't quite right for your other projects, because when you've got a stamp, and stamping in black in particular, it changes everything. I mean, look at that. Isn't that wonderful? Again, using the stamps, looks like a fingerprint, but it's not. Using the stamps on there just to create those patterns, to create a border or ribbon, or maybe you can get some plain washi tape and then you're creating your own washi tape.
Also, you've also got that fingerprint
Yeah.
look to it.
Yeah.
Like the iPhone look
Yeah.
that you've got. FYI, I should really pre-read these. FYI, says Jenny.
Hello, Jenny.
I've just run out of the stencils through my... she's done a live demo for us. This is what I love about
Who?
Jenny.
Oh, Jenny.
She's done a live demo for us now to see if it works. This is why I love you lot. Just for your information, I've just run through a stencil through my Big Shot embossing machine and it worked well.
Beautiful.
There you go.
Beautiful.
You can take that to the main channel.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jenny, lovely.
Thank you,
thank
Jenny.
you.
This is also by Jenny, talking of Jenny. I really like how Jenny has put the stamp and then cut out the circles, which is great. And if you can see here, look, the apple, she's just drawn in the leaves, which I think is really nice. So lots of scope for doing
I
different
don't know,
things.
Jenny, don't quote me on this because I've never even tried this myself and I think I really should. I don't know if you can put photos in the chat if you're watching on Facebook. You could on another streaming service I used to use.
Yeah.
Give it a go. Try and attach a photo on Facebook. It may appear here and I can show live. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
I've
not
never
sure.
tried it.
I'm
I
not
might try it
sure.
while we look at this.
Unless you send it to me and then I can just show it
Oh
on my
yeah,
phone.
I'll send it to Janice.
Yeah. Here's another nice one. Look at this, like little boxes.
This is not. I like this one.
Just scribble. When I say just, I don't mean that at all because it's a beautiful sample. But in order to achieve this, you know, scribble with a pen and then you stamp the different stamps on there, the
Look
patterns.
how easy that is to do, though.
It's good,
but
isn't
it
it?
looks really
Yeah.
effective.
Yeah, it really does. Let's show you some more from.
Stencil's great for embossing. They're all coming in now for the embossing.
Fantastic, fantastic. And because the little stamp works really well on the stencil, once it's embossed, you can stamp on top of it and it raises it up. So I've got a sample of that somewhere because I used a bone folder yesterday to do it. Again, lovely sample there with the butterfly in the middle, more butterflies with the pattern going around the edge, and just a little droplet of the, when I say droplet, masked off the outside area, and I think this is it's either the apple or the pear, which looks really cool.
You can't attach. Don't bother attaching. Sarah from White Gecko.
Oh, hello, Sarah.
See you Friday. Very excited about my outfit yesterday.
What you doing?
Going to the 10th birthday party.
Oh, superb. 10th birthday party.
Going over to Wales, I am. I'm going over the bridge. Said you can't attach. Don't think you can attach photos. Oh, don't bother attaching photos because you can't. But if you're in Janice's design team, send them to her.
Yeah, and I can show you them on my phone.
And we've got them now.
I've got my phone somewhere. Where is my phone? Oh, the
Where
amount.
is it, Mel? It's on the table,
Is
apparently.
Is it? Oh, I love them.
Mel's like that.
Mel's already fed up with me.
It's on the table. You've lost your glasses. You've lost your makeup.
I'm always looking at Molly. Molly, where are my glasses? Where's my lipstick, Molly? Molly, have you seen my phone?
She was just reading, and now she's. What are you watching YouTube? What are you doing? Okay.
It's doing nothing. Don't ask.
She normally says she watches, and then I realise we get in the car. She goes, "Now you bored me. I'm watching something else instead." That's what she normally tells me.
So there's another card there. More fruit for you. Little boxes as well. Look at that with the butterflies.
Oh, it's the pears, Janice, on the edge of the circle.
Yes, the pears. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Look at this. Isn't this wonderful? Now, I know sometimes at occasions people actually, they bring in butterflies in boxes, don't they? And they let them go. Some people do it like, remembrance things. And I don't think that's a good thing.
Butterflies in boxes?
Yeah, and you let them go and the butterfly, I don't know if they ever get them back. It's not good. But you could do a similar thing, but with the fake butterflies.
This has also worked with Ali's apothecary cupboard.
Oh, yes. Yes.
With some gloss over the top to make them sparkly. That would work.
Yeah, lovely. So there you go. That's the collection. Oh, another one there with the pears and butterflies.
Oh, that as well.
Yeah. So something a bit
quite
different.
Christmassy.
Could be Christmassy, yeah, absolutely.
Pears, and the 12 days of Christmas.
Funny you should say that because the leaf, if you stamp that on repeat, I've not bought any of my stamping stuff up here, but I might do it on the main show. When I say the main show, that's not like you're not the main show because you are the main.
It's my sister channel. I am the main channel.
The cousin. The leaf can actually make a poinsettia.
Oh.
Yes, because it's very similar. The veins in it are very
so you
similar.
Could go all the way around.
Yeah, yeah. So is this the one? I've got one here that I used the bone folder on slightly. Yeah, I think it is. You can see that just slightly raised. But this just shows you that the small stamp will fit in with the.
I like that for a background.
Yeah, and
amazing background.
That one's nice. So you just change the colour.
Tree.
Yeah. Do you know what this reminded me of? Like Minecraft. Or like a computer game. Yes. Or you could like draw a little line in there.
It's also very card face, as in clubs. Not clubs, spades.
Yeah, I thought about that.
With your aces and your stuff would look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And I don't think everyone's done a stamp set with card faces.
Yeah. Great minds think alike, because I did exactly that with two of them. I was like stenciling on the side, and I thought, yeah, do you know what? Because that's like the clubs, isn't it? The tree.
Yeah, it really is. The tree is.
And then just doing like inky background pickups. I don't know where that's coming on the camera right, but you can see that. So you can use the stencils in all of those different ways as well.
Now, if you want to get hold of them, I'll bring the big QR code back on the screen for you. I'll also put the I'll put the link into the chat for you. If you want to go for the big bundle, £69.99 is what you're looking at. 2 split pays that you've got on this as well of £34.99. So £34.99 is what you're looking at. 2 split pays, £69.99. That will get you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of stencils.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of stamps.
Yep.
Stencils individually are £4.25. And stamps individually are £11.49. So all those stamps you see are £11.49. All the stencils are £4.25. But if you want to go for the big bundle, it's available now. That QR code is just here. Scan that QR code here. Depends what camera you look at now. This could be really wrong. If you look at this QR code just here, that's where you need to go to. Okay, that's the one that you need to look at for the sheer fact you can get it now. Right, I've got questions. Like Master, we're going big on the questions because first time you're here.
Okay.
And we like to know background stories.
Okay.
Is what we need to know.
Background stories. I've got my car key here. At least I know where that is.
Don't lose it. Miles clocked it. Yeah. First of all, before we forget, Glynis has just found us here. You're at the NEC?
I'm at the NEC next week for the big craft show, the Creative Live.
On Thursday?
Yeah, I'm setting up Wednesday, so I've got to go Wednesday to set up. It's a huge show, so yeah, it's going to be a bit.
It's a big one.
It's the big one. So I'm there, yeah, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm doing make and takes as well. So you can message me if you want to be part of the make and takes, or you can email me at timestampcreationsjp@gmail.com. That comes straight through to me, so I can book you on.
There you go. How much? £5?
£5, yeah, for half an hour there. I've got loads of bookings already.
That's good.
Yeah, which is fabulous. But it's a really nice little time we have to spend together.
Stand G38 is what you're looking
Oh,
at
is that where
on
I
this
am?
one.
There
That's
you
where you
go.
are. Yeah, G38. G38 is where Janice will be. Gemporia, so hobby maker and all that weird 0. So I think you'd be.
You're not far away.
We're not that far away.
No,
I
I
don't
think you're just like an aisle. I think there's an aisle, then you're on the other side.
So go and check it out though. So get in, find your place, and then go. Can they book on the day?
You can book on the day.
If there's space, I'm
If
guessing.
there's space, absolutely. I'll always try and accommodate you. And I'm doing a demo on Hobby Maker as well.
On the stand
Sunday.
as well, on the Sunday. So come find out. You're also doing Roving Reporter, did I say?
Yes, yeah, for an hour. So from 9 till 10, we're doing the socials for the ICHF. So, yeah. I think I've bitten off more than I could chew.
Nice little gig. Nice little gig.
But it's all good.
Let's go. If you've got any questions for Janice as well, QR code's there so you can shop ahead. We will look before the end. I'll keep an eye on the time. We'll go through those big bundles again before it hits the
Hang on a
main channel.
minute.
Go
Why
on.
haven't I want a big microphone.
Oh no, not the rule, but we've been playing around with this for a while. Okay. Now I get the big microphone for the sheer fact if the batteries go, they can't hear any of us.
Oh, okay.
And every guest we've had so far that's had one of these,
Yes.
when they show samples,
Oh, is it all like that?
it's all like, and it sits about here, so it's right in the way. So that's why we give you a radio mic.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's
Okay.
the only reason, to be perfectly honest.
Okay.
So let's go all the way back,
Okay.
if we can, and tell us about how Timestamp Creations came to be. What was sort of that aha moment? Now, we all know the backstory of what happened in a previous life and where we all were and how we all started. But how did Timestamp Creations start? What was that moment to go, you know what? I'm going to start making stamps.
Okay, right. If I can find it, there is a certain stamp here that really did just set it all off. So I thought to myself, I need to do something. I've always loved taking photos, as you know, and I've always loved to draw and things like that. So I thought to myself, if not now, when? I've got to do something.
True.
And this was a photograph that I took previous to anything happening. Shall I bring that up? There you go. And it was this one here. There you go. And I love that image. And I always wanted to do something with it. I thought a stencil at the start, but there's lots of intricacy and design in there. So I always had that image in mind to do something with.
Okay.
But I wasn't quite sure what. And then when everything went a little bit pear-shaped, I was chatting with Barbara Gray, who runs and owns Clarity, the inventor of the clear stamp. And Barbara said, look, Janice, if you're going to do something, now's the time. Because I like to procrastinate and
Think
say I'm
about
going
it
to do,
and sit on it. Yeah.
So I was like, OK, let me have a think about this. And she said, well, there's not a lot to think about. We can make the stamps for you. So you've got no excuse. And I'm like, OK, so I don't need to go out and find a supplier. I've got one right there in my dear friend Barbara Gray with a wonderful company like Clarity, 30 years of heritage, and also the best stamps as far as I'm concerned of quality. Let's do it. So she said, right, well, you better get some designs together then. So I came up with the designs, I looked at my photographs, and I got the designs together, and I said, I'm thinking of this. And Barbara said, well, let's do it, let's make it. And I came up with the name Timestamp Creations because, of course, it's connected with photography.
Yes.
Timestamp, with the old retro photography. So that's how that came about. And then I just got on that train and off I went.
How many photos did you send to Clarity for your first set of stamps? Did you send loads through and then or did you just go, I just want these?
It was,
Oh, okay, so you are in complete control.
Oh, yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Timestamp Creations is me and Clarity make.
They just make them.
Yeah, for me. They help along the way. If there is certain elements that need changing to it, then Jazz, who's there at Clarity, she's fabulous. She's a whiz on all the Illustrator and all things like that, which I'm not. But more often than not, I put the designs together, which I do, and then I say, right, these are them. And if any are too complicated, like I've said I want this making into a stamp, it's like, it's a little bit too complicated. So I'll go back to the drawing board or the photo board, as it were, and then send those designs in. So I'm learning. It's a learning process, and I love that.
Yeah.
Every time a new set comes out, it's a learning curve.
this is what I love about these interviews, because we proper go off piece, because it's not the next question I was going to ask in the slightest.
on.
How much of a learning curve has it been? Obviously, we all know our backgrounds as presenters, where we stand, and we just look. And we know when we see something nice, and you know how we all work. Yeah. But how different is it being that other side of the fence?
Massively, because I am responsible for this. I'm responsible for showing you this, responsible for the show this afternoon. If I don't put the effort in, then the effort's not going to go in. So there's that pressure. There's the pressure of designing and coming up with, like a person writing a book. Yeah. You know, you get writer's block. Sometimes you get designer's block. Sometimes you get egg block, but that's another thing.
We don't share that on the channel.
No, we don't. So, and you sit there and you think, well, what am I going to do for my next design? So you have to teach yourself to design one and then move on and start to design the next one. So it's massively different in that way. It's different in the way that you have to think about things as well, think about what's going to work for crafters, not necessarily all the time it's what you like, because it's not necessarily what crafters might like, although up until now it's pretty much been everything that I like.
My photography.
But you do start to learn about that process, and then doing a live demo, totally different.
Is it?
Oh, that moment.
What, different from a Facebook Live? Because obviously you do a lot of Facebook Live and demo in those, and you've done many demos that I've watched over the. But is it different being on that counter downstairs?
Well, it is.
Your hands are freezing, by the way.
I know, cold.
Are you cold?
Yeah, well, I get Raynaud's and everything now.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah. No, I'm all right. I always get cold. But doing a demonstration on TV, you've only got a certain amount of time. When I'm doing Facebook at home, I can be as messy as you like. I go walking off with the microphone and there's just nothing there on the screen because I've lost something. You can't do that on live TV. So that moment when it's like, OK, time for a demo, I'm like, and I'm good at prepping, but I'm not good at prepping because I like to go by the seat of my pants. You know, that's why I never did my homework. I did it on the school bus because it was only then that I could really put my heart and soul into it.
Don't listen to this, Mum.
So, no, you always must do your homework. It's always good to prep. If they give you a summer project, don't do it on the bus on the way into school. So you do an amount of prep to go on TV. So I'll look at that prep and I'll go, oh, I can't remember how to do that now. It's all very well doing the prep. So I kind of like to go on the seat of my pants. So it is different. It's a learning curve in that way.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
That is good. It is just you. I want to reiterate this as well. It is just you just pick, pack and post. You've not got a warehouse. You've not got all these people for you. It is genuinely just you.
Oh, and you can imagine when I'm packing as well, I'm just praying that I get everything right. There's only one time when I got something wrong, but I went through all of the packages again. I opened all of them to get, and then I figured out, like Wordle, how I could get, and I got to the exact package and I rearranged it, and that's all good. So you'll all get the right stamps. But yeah, it's all me. It's all me. Packing, printing, organising the picking up and the delivery. Sometimes I've actually gone to the delivery place to make sure they all get out on time. Yeah.
Is that a scary process?
Yeah, it is, because, you know, I just want people to get them as quickly as possible, and it doesn't always work like that because we have to get the orders through tomorrow, hopefully. Then they're packed. So I've got to make sure that I've got all the packaging for them. I have to print it all out, and then I have to make sure that everything's in the right packaging, all the right labels are on. Then they all have to go into a bag. Then you have to contact the carrier. Then you've got to make sure that the carrier's got a day that they can come to you. You've got to make sure you're there at the time. And if I think that all that's not going to come into place, I'll just scoop them in the back of my car and I'll drive there myself and I'll take them to the carrier. Yeah, which my local one's in Coventry.
Quite a way then.
Yeah, quite a way.
Quite a way away.
But I know what it's like when you buy something, you want it. Yeah. So I do the best I can.
It's all good though. It's all good. Yeah. The collection's names. I was going through these the other day. Okay. And I was going back through the catalogues and stuff to get ready for this one. And you've got things like Magpie, Always Look Up, Relax and Recharge.
Yes.
There's a lot of reflecting moods, natures and stories. How do you get to these names?
Okay.
Like, where do the names come from?
Okay, so I'll go out and I'll take the photos. So, for example, this photo here. This was taken September last year when I was leaving the park that I go to on a regular basis with Millie. I had Millie in the hand. So she was pulling me as I was trying to get this picture. But this was just a perfect moment because I looked up the hill, and this is almost the picture as it was taken because the sun was going down. So it was actually in silhouette anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I took this picture, and it was just And this one I wanted to call Take a Moment because I saw everybody not rushing out the park. There was no fire or anything like that.
Running.
But when you go on a walk, you go on a walk. When you turn around, you go back to the car. And sometimes you're going back to the car, aren't you? Sometimes you've just got to take a moment and look around because you'll miss those beautiful sights. And for me, this was just quite a serene moment. So that's where Take a Moment came for that one. So that's what I do. I think about the photographs. I always look up. When I was at school and we went on a field trip to Leicester, great field trip to my local city, I remember one of the historians saying, look up. We all look at the streets, we all look at the shops, we all look at the windows, but look up, look above those windows, and you'll see some amazing things of the buildings that we never look, we never see. Yeah. Same with trees, the same with skies, the same with scenery. Just take a look up and have a look. It's not always what's right in front of you. So that was another reason why I always look up, because that's what I always do. And that's why I'm always falling over, because
never see what is there. But how about some of the other names?
Okay, some of the other names, like...
You got, like, relax and recharge. Obviously, magpies are magpies. I understood that one, because that related to the stamp.
Yes, that related to the stamp. And that was...
I got that one.
That was also taken... that was also... I'm trying to find the magpies now. That was also taken near where I live. And that particular stamp, which is somewhere, I'll find it in a minute.
There it is, isn't it? On the back of that one.
Was it? Was it on the back?
On the back of the grey one. There. No,
no, that was the tiles one. But anyway, it's a larger one of that. I did them in small. This is a story anyway. One of those wires actually goes to my house and supplies the internet. So, nice. You know, these are pictures that are quite nearby. Thinking of you, time to reflect. You know, I have to remember that I need kind of generic sentiments as well as like one flight at a time and embrace change. One flight at a time, this is the same bird. Now, I take all my pictures mostly on my iPhone, but this was taken on my digital camera, my SLR. And this was the same bird, click, click, click. So that was taken off in flight. And sometimes in life, you know, we try and do so many things, but sometimes you just got to go on one flight at a time.
No, it's true.
So we're getting a bit deep here.
Well, no, this is what we like on here, though. We do like to go deep, and I suppose has this stemmed from? Now, I have to be careful what I say because I get told off a lot for mentioning other places. But do some of these come from
what happened?
What happened at the time in our life that we had? Obviously, we have to talk about it because we work together.
Well, funny you should say that. This one here, right? So, after what happened, I'm not harping on, you know.
No. We've all moved on.
Lots of people lose their jobs.
Yeah.
But you don't just lose jobs, you don't lose friends, but you don't lose touch, but it's just difficult when everyone's running around.
You don't see each other as much as you
I don't live in the same village as a lot of the other people, don't live in the same village as you, don't live in the same village as me. So it's difficult, it's hard. But that's where this one came from, because I got home one day and I was feeling a bit down. I got my paintbrush out and I just started to paint these. And I thought, isn't it nice to have all these people holding hands? And some friends had been helping me along the way. And I just thought, isn't that nice? When you make bonds with people, they don't need any words. Or friends are always together, but not always hand in hand. Friends are always together, whether it's on the internet or whether it's in a mindset. But that's where this one came from. So this one was definitely a reflection from what happened.
Everything that happened on. Some questions for you as well.
Okay.
Phil has said, Janice.
Hi, Phil.
What's this one? Here we go. Bring it in. Have you? How about testing out digital stamping? Have you thought about digital stamping? You haven't got to let into your secrets if you don't want to. You can just say no.
No. I think digital stamps are great for a lot of different reasons and a lot of different people and a lot of different companies. For me, I like the organic sense of picking up a stamp. But remember, I'm new to stamping. I only started stamping this year, so I like the fact that you have a stamp and you can change it a little bit with the amount of ink that you put on or the different colours. So I'm not going into digital stamping. However, I do have postcards, which are kind of digital stamping, would you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sort
of. So this is the closest I'll get to that. So these are...
oh, sorry, it's me.
It's all right. These are postcards from the stamps. So I've also got some sentiments as well on the website that you can put there. So this is the closest I'll get to that because it's something I don't want to do, but I know it works for a lot of people.
But in theory, this is digital stamping because they've already been printed out.
Yeah.
The hard work's already been done for you.
These are laser printed as well, so you can put these through your hot foiling
Oh, so you can
machines.
foil them.
Yes.
Nice.
That's a plant from my kitchen. I was having a coffee one morning. I thought,
Lovely.
that looks good, that shadow. That's little Jenny Wren on the fence. I was sitting watching the TV. This little robin is on my well, it's not my doctor's anymore, but we've got a doctor's surgery, which is in a listed building, and that's where that was. And so, yes, this is probably the closest I will get to digi-stamping, because it's not something I want to do.
Is the paper pads in the pipeline?
Could be. Could be.
I thought we got an exclusive.
Not an exclusive, not yet.
I thought we got a scoop,
But
people.
I'll give it to you when I do.
People are saying, Sarah from White Gecko has said,
Hi, Sarah.
There's so much more behind the scenes than just the live shows. It takes so much longer than people realise. It goes back to that when we were talking about it's not just
my days.
Here's a new set of stamps.
No, I mean, most of the time I'm up until midnight, and it takes, sometimes I'm there all day. For example, when I was designing the tiles part 1, this one here, I remember it was a hot day and I was sitting outside and I wanted these to tessellate, which means it didn't matter where you put the stamp, it would create a larger...
Okay, so they'll work from all sides.
And for the life of me, I couldn't do it. I spent from 9 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night. It was like the old days where I used to play the computer games with Lara Croft. I spent all that time with my Apple Pencil because I was doing it on digital form, because once I created one, I could then pick that up and change it a little bit. I wanted this to tessellate. I spent all day. And in the end, I even made a really large one and cut that down into 4. And in the end, I just thought, I'm not going to do that anymore. It is what it is, and here it is. And actually, this has been one of the most popular stamps in the first range. But I love oak trees, and I noticed that this might, I don't know if this is true or not. I kind of noticed that the leaf of the tree matches the shape of the tree. So if you go and have a look at an oak tree with chestnuts, not chestnuts.
It's not chestnuts.
No, it's acorns. I'm looking at Molly.
Acorns and conkers.
Yeah, they're the ones. It kind of is that shape. You have a look. I don't know, it might be me. It might be an observation which is just, I don't know why I've put my hand on my hip at this point.
I like it.
Do you like
it? Do it. You do whatever you want on Craftify. It's
might
fine.
just be me.
Very Peter Pan-esque.
Whilst looking like Marcel Marceau.
Got very panto. I don't know if we can use this sentiment, but this is a beautiful sentiment. What is life if full of care we have no time to stand and stare?
Oh, yeah.
Wise words.
That's very wise
words.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jill. I like them. I find using stamp process better and keeps away from the screen. Rather than doing... It's horses for courses, though.
Yeah.
Because some people like digital crafting because they like that.
Yeah.
And some people like using the stamps.
Yeah, of course.
That we've got. Let's go back to the list of questions.
Okay. Keep going.
That we've got. If you've got any questions, we've got about 10 minutes-ish. I know, all that's left. It flies by this hour. And we're going to look at the stamp set again. We are going to go back through the stamp set. But just one quick one. For someone who's new to your brand and crafting with stamps...
Yes.
Ties on quite well, I thought.
Yep.
What would you say is the best starter set or technique to try? Let's go wind that back to the new set. Maybe they're joining today.
Yep.
Are the previous sets available on the website?
Some of the previous sets are available on your website. Of course, they're all available on my website. But you do have some available on Hobby Maker.
So if you go back and have a look, but say you're joining today.
Yep.
First time.
Okay.
You watch this, you go, right, actually, I'm going to watch the show at 3 o'clock.
Yep.
I want to see how these stamps... What would you say is the best thing to try when they get your stamps home?
Wow, I mean, you're a person after my own heart, because this was me back in February. I'd used stamps, but I wasn't a stamper. Now I love stamping. Adam, I love stamping.
Do you?
Yeah, I really, really do. I really do. I would say if you're buying any of the sets, let's just say it was this set, for example, with the apples, just get a black ink pad. I use VersaFine Clair. I'm not too up on my inks. I'm learning more about the inks as I go along. I like VersaFine Clair. I just find it quite juicy. You've got various other ones that you can use. It's got to be entirely up to you. So just use it in black ink to begin with. get a piece of paper, splash a bit of colour on there. Even if you just get a pen, just scribble it and just put the black ink on the stamp and put that onto the paper, because that really shows you the crispness of the stamp. And then start to experiment with colours. Don't just use black. Use different colours on that stamp, various different ones. If you've got big ink pads or tiny little ones, just put different colours on there. Try that. Try them with acrylic paint. You can use them with acrylic paint if you want to. Try stamping them with water-based inks and spritzing the stamp with a little bit of water.
Nice.
And then turning that upside down. So there's all kinds of different things that you can use. On a gel plate, you put your mediums on, you put the stamp into the gel plate, for example. Okay. So just start with the basics of black ink and then start moving on. I think, you know, something like this, for example, you know, just in the middle of a card will look great. Or the pears. And it's just quite simple, and you can put the sentiments underneath, like, nature is amazing and so are you, which is quite a nice sentiment. Enjoy the little things in life. So that could just be a card for a birthday, and that could be a tag. So enjoy the little things in life, and you're probably sending people candles and jams and chocolate and things like that.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Together we can do anything. So that could be just an affirmation for somebody if they're feeling a little bit down, or it could be to your other half. Have an amazing day. That's quite generic, isn't it? Stencils as well. Again, you can use them as they are, or you can use them with the water technique. And that's those there. Where's my other stamps? Keep going through the stencils. We'll get back to the stamps in a minute.
All this is part of the big bundle as well, by the way. So if you want to get hold of the big bundle, £69.99, 2 split pays is what you've got on that as well.
The butterflies, transformation brings the most beautiful colours, which it does, because, you know, from the caterpillars, even though most of them ate my plants this year, doesn't matter. I'm sure everyone had the same trouble if you got a box fence. Terrible year for that. They're still beautiful creatures. Sent with love, just simple, just easy. Be the best apple in the cart. Congratulations. That's quite generic. And then beautiful new beginnings, which could be a house, new relationship. Grow with grace, bloom with joy.
That's nice.
Which I thought was quite nice.
They'd also look nice on the nice little tiles.
Yeah, absolutely. Make little tiles, build patterns. Yeah.
Have you got that? Obviously, you can tell us or not. Have you got that coming in the range? Are we going to start bringing in cardstock? Janice Phillips, Time Creations cardstock.
It's, you know, I'll be honest.
Or is it a tough world out there?
It's all about it's money, isn't it? If you're if I'm going to bring cardstock, I need to find a supplier. I need to buy that stock in. Then I need to package it all up, and then that needs to be sold on. So it's difficult. It's running a business, and it's just prioritising what I can do and what I can't. I can't over. What's the word? I can't spend too much money because I don't have the money to spend.
Yeah.
So it's a fine balance. You know, and it's a tough world out there. I want to be different, you know, because there's some beautiful stamps out there for some amazing companies. I just want to be different, and I think some of my difference is that I think I don't like to put feminine and masculine on anything, and I really need to come up with something different. But I think I'm a little bit more masculine in my designs. So men's cards are really good with my designs, as they are with a lot of other designs out there. But I was trying to think about why I'm different. And I think, you know, I'm a bit of a tomboy, quite masculine, as it were. So I think that's coming over in my designs and my stamps.
Which is good, though.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Because 9 times out of 10, it's all, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, it's all flowers and butterflies.
Yeah.
It's all flowers, it's all...
Which are great.
Which are beautiful, and we all need,
yes.
Don't get me wrong, because we have hunky-dory on Tuesday.
Yes.
But I see what you mean by
Just wanted to do something a little bit different.
Without putting a cog.
Yep.
Or that lone golfer.
Yep.
Or that old-school football player playing with the leather ball, with nobody else on the pitch. Yeah. Just him. With a blurry background of the stadium. That's all you need. But I could see making these into little seed packets.
Yeah. Something a little bit different.
Works.
I like them and I'd use them. And I think when you're bringing out, for me, bringing out any of the ranges, any of the, you know, the postcards, if I like them, hopefully other people like them. But the main thing is I like them, so I could be proud of myself.
No, it's really true. Who said this? Katie. I really enjoy using Janice's stamps. These are the people that have used them, have tried and tested them. These are the reviews that you're going to get. It's all right for us sitting here saying amazing art, but these people have actually use them. I know Glynis is in the chat as well, who's on your design
Yeah,
team.
Glynis, thank you so much. And Jenny, the design team are amazing. Bless them. The last collection I had out, I was just dragging my feet. I really didn't know what to do. I wanted to do something different, and I really didn't know what to do. And then at the last minute, I came up with the idea of the tiles, the original ones with the birds.
Yes.
Yeah,
smaller ones.
with the original ones. And it was just too late to send any to them for them to send me back some designs, because I was like, I've got a show next week. I was like,
Can I have?
And that was a lesson for me. So I've learnt from that, and I've already got my next one designed.
Nice.
Which is a bit of a head mesh, because
Would it work with the new set that's out
totally
today?
different.
Totally different.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's totally different. So I don't know. Will it work? Will it not?
Would it work with previous collections, with the photo ones? Or
No.
is it
Totally different.
another? See, we like this. I don't know who we were chatting to the other
totally
day.
different.
Who was we chatting to the other day? That have about 3 strings going at the same time. So they have one collection going down this road.
Yep.
They have another collection going down this road, and they have
Yep.
another collection going down this road as
Yes.
well. Oh, it was Creative Expressions is who
Yeah.
we were chatting to. Finnegan.
I just want to be. Is it eclectic? Eclectic. No, is that where you steal stuff? Sorry,
I think
no,
that's when
I'm not eclectic.
I think that's when you're like a magpie.
Or is that?
I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna
Someone
say
will
the other
tell me.
one.
Don't say the other one, because you'll take me off, and I quite need this job.
Yeah. No, I won't say that.
I'm designing stamps for it. You'll have competition.
Or is it? No, it's not. It's, when you like to
Someone
be
will tell
different.
me in a minute.
Yeah, when you like to be different. No. This was actually this was
hang on.
taken from a
That one.
photograph. This was the tile collection, the previous one. These guys were dancing in a puddle in a Morrison's car park.
Did you take it from everywhere?
Other supermarkets are
Oh,
available.
no, you can say what you want to, we're on socials.
What it is I see things from the corner of my I see things from the corner of my eye, or I'll see something that catches my eye, and I think I need to take a picture of that. So I'll just take it, and then I look back at it, like later that night, and I just really like these two, and that's exactly how they were dancing. I thought, right, you're going to be a tile. So that's when they made into the tile effect there. Life is better with you in it, and normal is overrated. Stay wonderfully weird. Because I just thought they were just both doing their own thing, and the reflections were really cool.
Eclectic.
Eclectic. Thank you. What did I say?
I don't know.
I probably said something totally different.
But they're good. They've got us. They've got our back.
Yes.
Is what they've got.
Yeah.
Will there ever be a stamp of my work bag that I used to have with the smiley face?
Your work bag.
Yeah, you used to constantly take photos of my work bag.
Oh, well, that's because I've got pareidolia. That's a whole completely different
my
thing.
monogrammed bag with the handle that used to make a
Yeah,
smile.
absolutely. Well, there's whole Facebooks to that. If you see faces in things, like you can look around a room and I can see many faces all round, and I just take pictures of them, and things like that. You might see some of my photos, but I'm part of it. It's called pareidolia, and I thought I was going a little bit doolally for a long time, and then I've realised lots of other people are going a little bit doolally as well with me. So yeah.
Right then, the day's a day. Time is time, people. Drink up.
Is
time
that
to
it?
go.
Time to go.
You've got this.
Is that why Molly's ready to pull the plug?
Look, literally, it's like faders down. She wants to get out of there. She's going to Nan's after this. There's a sweet drawer and everything. Now, if you want Janice's stamps, scan the QR code. I am going to put the link one more time into the chat for you. Click on that link. We have got first dabs. We're not meant to have it. I didn't realise when they're gone, they are gone. Normally, if that's the case, the main channel takes over and we just have a preview show. No, you can buy beforehand. Either the QR codes that are on screen will take you to the...
Oh, no, that's another show, isn't it?
to the Crafted Clock with Adam Page on the Hobby Maker Facebook, on the Hobby Maker website. We have our own page. You know how this works. We've got our own page. Everything is on there, but they won't be on there for long. Okay, so as soon as the show finishes today, 9 times out of 10, they'll probably have sold out because you've had many sellouts in the past in the main channel. So once they're gone, they are gone. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, they will change. I know they'll change because what's coming up this week. Okay, so they will be gone by tomorrow. They will disappear because obviously the main channel take precedent over all stock. We just get there first because we go live first as well. Go on.
And this is the first time I've had stencils, so yeah. It's a first.
56 minutes and it's the first time we've had stencils.
I've never done stencils before.
It's not in my note.
Sorry, first time I've done stencils.
So if you want to get hold of the stencils, Now it's time. If you want them individually, you can do £4.25 individually, £11.49 for the stamps individually. If we want the big bundle, £69.99, £34.99. The item number you will need is ETJ492.
Oh, phone home.
I love the numbers on here. I love the numbers on this channel. It's like having an eye test every time I'm down in that studio. ETJ492 is the item number you are going to need. Jenny, really enjoyed that. Thank you both. You're more than welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No, you're more than welcome. Just so you know who's coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going independent, is where we're going tomorrow. We're looking at Craft Bliss, an independent company from Barry and Julie. We're in Craft Bliss. They're down in Poole is where they are. You wanted it, so we've brought it to you. You said, oh, can we have independent companies? So we'll be promoting their website tomorrow, so you can go and buy from them. And then you may want to look around for the next slate. You might want to close your eyes.
Oh, gosh.
And then... Oh, no, you're fine, actually.
Am I all right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
And then we've got Hunky Dory in on Tuesday. Myself and Amy are bringing you Hunky Dory deals. There's no tricks. They're just treats.
Can we just clarify? It's not that I don't like hunky dory.
Oh, no. It's
the S word that might have been on there connected with Halloween.
Yeah, it's the 8 little creatures. But they're not on there. I didn't realise. Okay. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
I love you and
everyone.
leave you. Janice is on at 3 o'clock.
Am I? I thought it was 1.
I don't know what time you're on. I think you're on at 3.
I think I am.
I haven't even got a note of it, to be honest. NEC, G38 is where you need to go as well. They're from Thursday through to Sunday.
Yeah.
And you're doing a demo on the Gemporia stand.
Yes, on Sunday. And Make and Takes on my stand, which you can book if you email me or send me a message on Messenger.
There you go. Scan all those QR codes. Thank you very much. Thank you to you.
Thank you.
Thank you to you as well.
Thank you, Molly.
I will see you tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Just me and thee, and then Craft Bliss. Fingers crossed it works. We've not done a screen test yet or a test call. Anything could happen. It could just be me and Kat. Right, I will see you tomorrow. I need to get off here because they need the YouTube feed. I'll see you then.